Hello, viewer. I don't know how to say your name, but hi. How is everybody? I hope you guys are doing well. Hello, Mike. How are you? If not, then there's a problem. And I don't know what we can do. We can do my makeup. We can. I don't know. I don't know what we can do. There's. Oh gosh. Hello, new people watching. How are your guys' days going? I hope they're going well. I'm just sitting here being annoyed at how many dimples I have that only show up when I make a certain face. It's really annoying. There's one there. 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 All sorts of dimples. It's really frustrating. It doesn't say who's all watching, but it says that there's 3 people on here, which is not very impressive. So, do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to see? What should I do? You guys have to give me suggestions, otherwise I can't do anything. Because I don't know what to do. What do you guys want? What did you come on here expecting to see? You know what? We'll just start telling stories. That's what I'll start doing until somebody suggests something else. It's a good story to start on. There could be. Oh, so I felt kind of stupid a while ago. I was sitting downstairs. Oh, thank you for becoming a fan. That's very nice of you. Anyway, I was sitting downstairs and I was working on an essay on my computer, and I heard some scratching noises coming from the laundry room, and the laundry room is into the garage. So I was obviously what the heck is going on in my laundry room? So I looked, and I walked over to the room. And I opened the door, and there was nothing in there. And I was like, well, that's kind of weird. What did I hear? And I was like, oh gosh, there's somebody in my garage, isn't there? Because I was home all by myself. It was 10 o'clock at night. So I go into my garage, and no, I didn't go into the garage. Jenny went into the garage, and she checked around, and she's like, there's nobody in here. And I was like, well, then what the hell is scratching in my laundry room? And so that was terrifying. I thought that I was going to get murdered. But it turned out, and this is why I felt so stupid after, it turned out that the window in there was just open. And I was hearing my dog walking around outside. So that was a dumb thing to get afraid of, but it happened. And that's that. I don't know. Do you guys want to see all the books that I have? I have a lot of books. I mean, that might get boring, but until somebody suggests something new that I can do, it's gonna have to work because I'm not creative, and I'm not good at making decisions either. And honestly, the only reason I'm on here all by myself without Hannah is because I'm not with Hannah right now because we're 700 miles apart from each other. You feel me? And I don't want you guys to forget that, like, this is my account too. Because I have no friends that actually like to do this stuff that I know of. Oh, hi, Diego. I'm back. And you are too, which makes me happy because you're the only person who comments. And I don't feel like I'm talking to a wall anymore. Anyway. Ooh. Tell us about your other success. Diego beat the computer at chess, guys. Good job. I'm proud of you. That means, oh, you cheated a little. It's still a success, though. Maybe not a moral success, but still a success. Now, to my books. This series, I have the first 3 books, and I've never read them. I don't want to read them, but I probably will one day. Oh, yes, Divergent. Also, the computer checkmated you, and you went back 1 move to make it better. That's fine. You know, it works. So yeah, there's the Divergent series. This book, The Help, it's one of my favorite books ever. It's so good. It's a good learning experience, Diego. Now you know what move to make next time. I have never seen the movie. I've just read the book, and I've read it a couple times. But it's really good, and I enjoyed it. A Dog's Purpose. I've never seen the movie, and I haven't read the book yet. But I want to read it soon. I've heard it's sad. I'm just afraid that it's gonna be, like, not as good as everybody says it is. Thank you for becoming a fan, Marcel, that kid. This book, I just got it. It's called Korog. I haven't read it yet, but I plan on reading that one very soon. This one is called Delicious Foods. I don't remember what this one's supposed to be about, but I haven't read it yet because I just got it. And I'm on a different book right now, but I'm excited to read it because the cover is really nice. And I always judge books by their cover. So this one, Trouble with Tulip. That's another one that I have not read. See, okay, guys, I have a problem. I buy books, and then, like, I don't read the books that I own. I go to the library and get other books, and I read those. And so I never read the books that I actually own. And yes, I do judge books by their cover all the time, and I don't know why, but I do. The Girl on the Train, yet another one that I haven't read yet. You Don't Have a Floor. Hold on, okay. Sorry, I know that we just, like, came to a screeching halt right now. But, oh, same permanent bookshelf. Now for the biggest book that I own. It's 1,150 pages, and it's a very large book. It took me a long time to read it, but it was worth the read. It was really good. I don't know if I would read it again or not, just because of it wasn't necessarily scary. It was just, like, kind of disturbing. You know? I feel like that's how most of his books are. Like, they're kind of disturbing, and they kind of make you scared to sleep at night, but while you're reading them, they're not, like, scary. I have this book. It's really dirty, and it's white, but it's called China Dolls. It's a really good book if you like historical fiction. I have all the Harry Potter books right there. I did know that. I'm a huge Sting fan. No, not kind of dirty. I'm meaning, like, the cover is dirty. Like, it has a lot of physical dirt on it. Landry Park. I know, right? Like, there are some weird parts in it, if you know what I mean, but not the whole book. Landry Park, it's really good. It's like dystopian fiction. I recommend. Jubilee Manor is just the sequel to Landry Park. I have the first Hunger Games book. I've obviously read it before. I have The Woman in Cabin 10. I haven't read this one yet. Supposedly it's really good, so we'll see. I have this book is called Fever 1783. It was really good. I did not think that this book was going to be this good, but it was. It was really good. I recommend the selection and all the books following it. The name of the genre of what? The Fever book? There's historical fiction, dystopian fiction. Oh, Harry Turtledove. Ooh, I like his name. Never heard of him, but I like his name. What are his books about? Let you look. I look forward to hearing your answer. Anyway, the selection and all of the books that come after that, they're okay. They weren't that great. A lot of people say that they're like really, really good, but they're not. They're okay. They're mediocre. But you know what? I respect that the author took the time to write a novel because that's hard work. I respect that. Since You've Been Gone, this was my favorite book a couple years ago. It's pretty good. It's a good storyline. Ooh, alternative history. That sounds very interesting to me because I'm a history buff. Ooh. I'm screenshotting that comment that way I can look him up. Where the South wins the Civil War. Ooh. Okay, I like that idea. Because that's the kind of story that I like to write about, is like alternative history, like what would have happened if this had happened differently. So I will be sure to look up Harry Turtledove, and I will be sure to read some of his books, because I'm very interested in that. Here I have The Book Thief. The Book Thief is really, really good. It's kind of a long read, though. Yeah, I love it when authors play that what if game on history. It's really interesting to hear how people think that it would have gone. The Girl in the Blue Coat is another really good book. Takes place during World War II about a Jewish girl who is hiding. Really, really good. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of Gabby Hanna before. She's a YouTuber, and I like her a lot. This is her book. It's Adultolescence. It's a book of poetry, but it's not like typical poetry. It's like different. Like, I don't know. There's a couple poems in here that are like, you know, like typical average poetry. They're all really good though. I don't know. I think that it was really creative, and I really like this book. So I recommend buying that at Barnes & Noble or wherever you get your books from. The Maze Runner series it's pretty good. It gets kind of hard to keep up with the characters for me, and I don't know why. But for me, I just like couldn't really keep track of the characters, and I don't know if that was because I kept zoning out while reading it or not. But who knows? The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. It's a fantastic book, but it's very sad, and I was not expecting it to get that sad. And I feel like it's probably the only book that's ever come close to making me cry. I don't have Snapchat for this YouNow account. Like, I have a Snapchat, just not for our YouNow account. So if you want to get a hold of me outside of YouNow, I will type the Instagram handle into the comments. IHUNow is the Instagram handle that you can contact me at. Anyway, moving on. Unbroken. This book has been beaten up over the years. Also, thank you for following the Instagram account, Diego. I appreciate that. Anyway, Unbroken is very good. It's also about World War II. This one's actually a true story. It's an autobiography of Louise Zamperini, and it was very interesting to read, and I liked it a lot, and I've read it like 3 times. Anyway, if you guys can't tell, I like historical fiction and nonfiction. I just like historical stuff. So that's what this next book is too. It's called The Librarian of Auschwitz. This is a true story. It was crazy to read, like not in a bad way, in a good way. It's really good. Like, if you like historical fiction, screenshot this right now because it was so good. It's fantastic. Read it. Wonder by R.J. Palacio. It's a pretty good book. It's a fast read since I'm pretty sure it's aimed more towards like younger kids, like middle schoolers or so. But it's pretty good. It's good to read no matter how old you are. Percy Jackson. I tried to get into this book and just couldn't. I don't know why, but I got so bored. So I'll probably try to read it again one day, just not now. This book, One Was Lost. It wasn't outstanding, but it was okay. Like, I didn't get bored while reading it or anything. It just didn't really stand out. You bought Percy Jackson for a friend. How did your friend like it, Diego? Did he like Percy Jackson or she? Whatever your friend was. That's good. I know a lot of people that like the books very much. And I feel like if I took the time to like read the entire thing, I think that I would like it. But I just got bored and I need to revisit that another time. The Perfect Girl. It's another one that I haven't read yet. I started reading it a while ago, and then I bought it and got so excited about it that I quit reading this one and read it instead. Oh my gosh, you're too nice. Everybody on here is just so nice to me sometimes. It's not my autobiography, but I appreciate that. This isn't really like a story, obviously. French in record time. Just the learning tool for French. Your YouNow flirt game is strong tonight. Charlie Higson, The Enemy. I really liked this book. It was really good. It was dystopian. I read it like 2 years ago, but it was good. Very good. And then this last book that I have is another historical fiction book. No, is it fiction? I think it's like, it's based on a true story, apparently. Yeah, it's based on a true story. I think that there are some fictional elements in it, though. It's called Beneath a Scarlet Sky, based in World War II, and it was really, really good. It took me like 3 weeks to read it. I think I would really like Turtle Dove stuff, which is why I screenshotted that comment you left about him earlier. That way I'll remember to look him up later. Because his work sounds really interesting, and I want to read that. I want to read it all. So, that was all my books. I don't really have much else to do. I don't know. I could. What time is it? It is. Oh, it's 9:48 here. You had to cut this short. Well, you should probably get some sleep. Oh my gosh, that's late. There in Texas, it's midnight. Yes, get some sleep. I'll try to come on here another time, probably soon. I try not to go too long without coming on here. 40 something there. I don't know how cold it is here. Probably in like the 30s. And I am on vacation this week, so hopefully I'll go live again sometime soon. But I don't know. I might go now too because there's only 6 viewers. And after you leave, there's going to be nobody commenting because you're the only commenter. So, anyway, I hope you sleep well since it's midnight. I enjoyed giving you guys a book tour. I love my books. I geek out over them all the time. I get very excited about showing people my books. You should tell me about your books. Text me on Instagram. Tell me about all of your books because I'd love to hear about them. And I'll probably go read all of them. That's just how it goes. I don't know. It's almost 11 o'clock here. He's a coach. They're mostly textbooks. Well, if you have any like reading books, I'd love to hear about them because I like to read a lot. So I'm probably going to go in about 10 minutes. 10 minutes and then I'm probably gonna leave. Oh, thank you for following us. I will fan you for that. Goodbye, Diego. Have a good night. Sleep well. All that good stuff. Oh no. See you later. Anyway. I don't know what else to do now. Because I showed you guys my books. That's really all I did. I did not just give a 45-minute book tour, so I don't know what I did with the rest of it. But I showed you guys my books and I did some other stuff apparently. I can... I don't know. I would do my makeup, but I really don't feel like doing makeup right now. Like, I don't want to have to wash my face off today because I already washed my face. I don't want to do it again. So I'm not going to do makeup. I can show you guys my prom dress. How boring would that be for you guys? I don't know. There's only 2 people watching, so I think I'm just gonna go now. Tune in next time, I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do next time, but I'll try to think of something beforehand. And I'm sure Hannah will go live pretty soon because she does it more than I do because she actually has friends that'll do it with her. But be sure to rewind. Be sure to watch our next broadcast. It'll be a good time, I promise. I'll think of something to do beforehand next time. That way it's not just me trying to think of stuff on the spot. And